Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the proof that Islam is the truth, where in these episodes we've been discussing some of the amazing scientific miracles of the Qur'an. Information in a book 1,400 years old that every Muslim believes is the uncreated word of Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth, revealed for the benefit and the guidance of all of humanity. But it's not just a claim that we make, it's something that we can back up with evidence. And we believe that for any rational human being, any thinking person who takes the time and takes the energy and takes the effort to look at these evidences and examine them dispassionately, will come to know that truly Islam is what it claims to be, the religion that has been revealed by God the Creator for the guidance and the benefit of all of mankind. God mentions in the Qur'an some amazing things about the human beings. And one of the things is about our nerves. Here is a very frightening and terrifying passage of the Qur'an. It's mentioned in the 75th chapter in ayahs 3 to 4. Does mankind think that we cannot assemble his bones? Nay, we are able to put together in perfect order the very tips of his fingers. God is telling us He can recreate us on this day, this terrifying day, this frightening day, the day of judgment. He is able to recreate you, even if you are dust, even you are bones, to the very tip of your finger. Why the very tip of your finger? Of course, you've all heard of fingerprinting, haven't you? Every single human being's fingerprint is unique. Why did God mention the fingerprint? Why did God mention the tip of the finger? This is the uniqueness of the human being. God is telling us, look, I can recreate you even to this fingertip. That is the power that I have. Even to your most unique attribute, I can create you to that. Be mindful, be careful. I will create you again on the day of judgment, and I will judge you and ask you about every single thing that you have done. This is not common knowledge. How did anyone 1,400 years ago know about fingerprinting? And Allah warns us in the 4th chapter of the Qur'an, in the 56th verse, those who reject our signs, we shall soon cast them into the hellfire. And as often as their skins are roasted through, we shall change them for fresh skins, so they may truly taste the penalty. For Allah is exalted in power of the wise. This is a very frightening description of the hellfire. God is going to burn the skin and recreate the skin and burn the skin, so the people in the hellfire will taste the punishment. Why is the Qur'an saying that? It has only recently been known and discovered that when the skin is burnt, a person does not feel any pain. That's why when a person suffers severe burns, a doctor will prick the skin to see if the person feels pain. If he feels pain, there are still nerve receptors left. If he does not, that means his skin has been so badly burnt, he cannot feel pain. If God put people in the hellfire and the hell burnt their skins, after that they will not feel the pain. So Allah is going to recreate the skin again, so they will keep on tasting the punishment. It is a very severe warning from the one who has created you. He knows you better than you know yourself. And He is warning you in His book of His knowledge and His ability, that if you do not believe in Him and follow His guidance, see what is waiting for those people who reject the faith. My dear listeners, we have only one more thing we want to mention. The tree of Zakum, which will be the food of sinners, and it will be like boiling oil that will boil in their bellies, like the boiling of scalding water. Taste this, Allah says in the Qur'an. Verily you are pretending to be the mighty, the generous. Look at those arrogant people pretending to be mighty, pretending to be generous, but taste the tree of Zakum that will boil in your belly. And it says they will drink a water that cuts their bowels to pieces. It is very interesting that thermal receptors are not present in the intestines, but it is in the bowels. And the contents and the receptors in the bowels are highly sensitive. It's a very, very sensitive area, and that is where pain is initiated. It's not a common knowledge 1,400 years ago, but it is a fact that is mentioned in the Qur'an as a stark warning to all those people who reject faith in God. God has combined the scientific facts with the severe warnings of those who disbelieve in Him. Our invitation is to invite you to His mercy, to His guidance and His forgiveness by accepting these truths, the proof that Islam is the truth. Join us in the next episode for some amazing prophecies of the Prophet Muhammad and the Qur'an. And until then, may God's peace and blessings and guidance be with you.